Hello and welcome to the IELTS speaking test.
Thank you.
Can you state your full name, please?
My name is Puriya Bazargan.
Very good, Puriya. Puriya, can you tell me what you do? Do you work or are you a student?
Actually, both. These days, I'm working as an ESL instructor in Ayandgar Institute, and I'm also studying computer engineering at Azad University of Zanjan.
Puriya, can you tell me what you like about either of those jobs?
I really like my teaching job because it provides me time to socialize with people and learn new stuff with them. And the other thing that I really like about being a teacher is that I have made a really huge amount of friends during 2 years of my teaching.
And what about the computer job?
This new AI phenomena that is going on in the world is really fabulous because I think that these days we are able to do something to create some creature that it has feelings and it can answer the questions of engineers, and the communication with these creature is make engineer feel like a god.
Oh, very good. And is there anything you hate about your jobs?
I think spending a huge amount of time and long hours behind the desk can have problems for your health and also your mental health. So I think this is a downside for my both jobs.
So both of your jobs are time consuming and they take up a lot of time.
For sure.
Very good. Priya, we're going to talk a little bit about weekends. Do you like weekends in general?
Certainly yes. And I think the majority of people like weekends, and I'm not an exception in this, because I think that after long hours of working during the week, I needed time to chill out with my friends and with my loved ones, and weekend is the time for me.
And what do you usually do on weekends? Do you study or work?
If we put one private class that I have on Fridays aside, I try to do some recreational activities such as watching YouTube videos or listening to podcasts. And I'm also a cinephile, so I really enjoy a good movie during the weekend.
Very good. And can you tell me what you did last weekend?
Actually, last weekend, my partner and I went to this new Iranian movie, Mast Ishq, and we had been waiting to watch that movie for nearly 2 years, and I was so thrilled to watch that. And I should confess that it was worth it because the casting in the movie was great, especially the chemistry between Shah Hosseini and Parsa Piruzvan as the lead actors of the movie was magical.
And are there any places in your city that you would like to go on weekends?
I should say that my city doesn't have any recreational facility, but people try to do ecotourism, and sometimes my family and I go to camps together, and I really enjoy this time because most of the times we go to these camps with my uncle, and I really like his personality because he's not only hilarious but also warm-hearted.
Very good. Thank you very much, Priya. We're going to go to section 2 of the speaking now. In this section, I'm going to give you a topic. You have 1 minute to take notes about the topic and think about it, and then 1 to 2 minutes to talk about the topic. I would like you to describe a job or a type of work you would not like to do. Here's your pen and pencil.
Thank you.
Okay, Priya, your 1 minute is up. You can start talking now.
All right, so I've been asked to talk about an occupation that I would not like to do. Actually, when I read the question, the answer that popped to my head was really straight to the point and direct, and it was nothing but being a bureaucrat. Obviously, being a bureaucrat is not my piece of cake because as an extroverted person, I need a job that provides me a huge amount of time to socialize with other people and learn new stuff with them. And obviously, being a bureaucrat doesn't suit this feature. The other thing, and all you have to do as a bureaucrat to climb up the ladders is to obey your boss, follow the rules, and listen to your clients. And I find some tasks that they have, like writing memos and making documentations, mind-numbing and exhausting. I think the majority of people think that government officials have a really easy job, but I can guarantee them that it's not, that they not have, because I think they have to be punctual. For example, they have to wake up early during the morning, and it's a really hard task for the majority of people. You can take me as an instance. For example, I'm a night owl, and I cannot wake up early during the mornings, and I have my maximum amount of productivity at night. So I really like to sleep as late as possible. The other thing is that being a bureaucrat is not high profile job, so they don't earn good money, and keeping up with the inflation rate is really hard. So young people don't tend to like this job, and I recommend you that if I were you, I would not like become a bureaucrat too.
Very good, thank you very much. Can I have the pen and paper?
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you. We're going to continue our topic about jobs. What job or jobs do Iranian young people like to do?
I think it's a matter of market and time. Like 5 years ago, everyone wanted to have a job like being a doctor or being a dentist, because welfare was in that field. But these days, they are trying to have jobs in IT field because they think that they can earn good amounts of money and buy peace for their family.
And as an IT expert, do you think this is the right approach for the youth to, move towards having a job in the IT sector?
The statistics illustrates that like America will need 30 million programmers by the end of 2030. So I think people will have work safety if they tend to apply for an IT job.
For becoming an IT specialist. Okay, and is it important to be successful in a job? Is being important in a job, is being successful in a job important?
As a person who really believes in capitalism, I think money talks, and money is the reason that the world is turning around. So I think being successful in your job and making a good amount of money has a direct relation, and I think people they are working 24/7 to have a success in their job in order to be able to earn good amounts of money.
And do people in your country prefer an interesting job or a job that pays well and has a high salary?
We are living in an economic crisis in Iran, so life right now is a game of survival. So people tend to choose high salary jobs because they need a job that helps them to have welfare, and also they need a job that is high profile to make their socio-economic level that they want. So I think the majority of young people try to have a high salary job instead of an interesting one.
But don't you think that if you have an interesting job, you can make good amount of money from it later on if you keep doing it?
For sure, but it depends. If you are like in Iran, if you're really excited in jobs in the field of arts, they don't have a really good amount of money because of some limitations that we have. So I think people tend to have like 9 to 5 jobs in order to go through their lives. Yeah.
And do you think it's people get a job easier now than they used to in the past?
I think by the advent of technology and having some social media like LinkedIn, it is easier to apply for jobs. And I also think that like HR departments have a really easier job than before, because all thing that they have to do is to search some criteria that they want in a candidate, and they are one click away to have a suitable job applicant that they want.
So that makes it much easier.
Yes, for sure.
Puriya, thank you very much.
You're welcome.